Hey GBR family, this is our new method of sharing opportunities each week with you because we are keeping our service to a minimum, a little under an hour every week, and so you now have to watch me on this video if you want to know what's happening and what's going on in the church this week. So I'm actually here on Sunday morning. You can hear the worship team practicing behind me, and we're really excited about regathering in person indoors for the first time in a long time. So we have 70 seats available right now, and you can register for those in advance. If we still have space and you show up, we can register you on the spot, but we really encourage you to sign up ahead of time so we know you're coming. And also, if you have children that are going to be using our children's ministry, it's really, really helpful to know that they're coming so we can be prepared for them. So I am in the new renovated lobby area. Our building team and volunteers have been working tirelessly to get our building ready for regathering. And we've just got a beautiful space here for you. We've got children's check-in area over here. This is where your child will be temperature scanned and signed in and ready for their classes. And then over here where I am is where everybody comes to register. You guys have done this before. You know how it works. If you forget your mask, we've got some. We've got everything you need, really. Just come and be part of our fellowship if you are ready. We're excited to be with you. Our service, I think I already said, it's just under an hour long. And then we are going to be fellowshipping outside under the tent and outdoors for just some hangout time afterwards. And it's really important to us to have that community together. So a couple of announcements or opportunities for this week. Starting this Tuesday and Thursday, we are beginning the new volunteer-led tutoring program for elementary and middle school age kids. That is an amazing opportunity if your child's struggling with math or ELA to come for an hour and 15 minutes and have a someone with a teaching background will be here volunteering their time to help them walk through that. So Kim and I did a video earlier this week explaining that in more detail. You can also go to our registrations page and sign up for that. Space is limited, so if you want your child to participate in that, I encourage you to sign up soon. Also, we are doing a partnership with the Salvation Army for a food drive. We've got a slide that's going to come up somewhere around here that will tell you more about that, and you're going to hear me talk more about that next week, but we are excited to be able to do this local outreach opportunity and be part of our community. Our small groups are still open for registration, and we are about to kind of close that registration and start moving people around and getting those groups figured out. So if you are interested in a virtual group or a in-person group, we have options for you, and we'd love to tell you more about that. You can reach out to me or Steve, or you can sign up on our website. I think that's everything. That's everything, except for the fact that I need to set up the other two announcements you're going to get here in just a second. Steve is going to be sharing with you about our new men's and women's Bible studies that are starting not this week, but next. We've got 2 options for women and 1 for men, and we would love to have you join us for that. That's going to take us through the Lenten season all the way up to Easter. He's going to talk about that, and then Chaz is going to give you an update on the Hendersonville Connection Center. That's a ministry or a organization we've been partnering with, and it's very exciting what's going on there. He's going to share with you an update and then let you see a video about that. So I think that's everything. Thanks for tuning in with me, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.
Cup of coffee, the Bible. Does it get any better than that? Well, I want to invite you to some new Bible studies on Tuesdays for men and for women. We're calling it In the Room with Jesus. It's a study of John 14, 15, and 16, helping to get us ready for Easter. So starting February the 23rd, Tuesdays, and for 6 weeks, Bible studies for men. 7 o'clock in the morning, men, on Tuesday. Just 1 hour, cup of coffee, and some informal Bible discussion, and then you can get off to work. And for women, also on Tuesday, 9:30 in the morning for one study, 6:30 in the evening for another study. Again, we are looking forward to just getting together at the church and studying the Word of God, maybe around a cup of coffee. Sign up online as soon as you can. Thanks.
Hey everybody, thanks for catching us on our channel. Just want to cue up the video you're about to watch. This is such a great moment for our church that even in the middle of this past year, the work we've been doing at the Hendersonville Connection Center has moved forward. And I'm excited to show you a video right now, catching you up on what that vision is and what it means and where we're at on the project. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me directly or to Julie Honeycutt or to Andy Barnes. Thanks so much.
Henderson County is a wonderful community, a place where many nonprofits and agencies exist to help those in need. But some of our most vulnerable residents, those who might need a variety of services, often struggle to get help because the resources are scattered throughout our community. Imagine a place where clients could receive care from multiple agencies in a coordinated fashion under one roof. A place where people facing complicated challenges find dignity and hope. Where they have access to healing and support, personal care and hygiene, housing assistance, employment searches, and more. All in a respectful and welcoming environment. This is the goal for the Hendersonville Connection Center.
We see a real need to help bridge the gap between agencies that are overlapping in so many different areas. We want to leverage our resources to serve the community, and we have this warehouse behind us that we were just renting out, and we realized there's an opportunity to bring people in here to work together and collaborate.
This really spoke to us because it would be everybody in the same place with a collaborative, coordinated effort. Thrive provides housing programs to our homeless population in Henderson, Polk, Rutherford, and Transylvania counties. And we have really great community partnerships with other local agencies that serve the same population. The issue that we saw was none of those folks had an easy time getting around to the different services.
It would be great to have all that at one time. Yeah, because they send you out the resources, and I mean, you can get them, but like you're saying, it's sometimes further away or it's not on the bus route or things like that. And it would be a whole lot nicer if everything was combined into one.
The whole concept of the Hendersonville Connection Center to me is just embodied in the word connection. A person who's in active addiction loses connection with not only others around them, but society and themselves ultimately. And so they become isolated. And isolation is addiction's best friend.
Recovery is very important to me, as I am a person in recovery with significant clean time, approaching 16 years. I have a passion for this. My thinking is, who better else to go back into the flames, so to speak, of active addiction than a person who's come out.
We want to connect to the person, keep them in a state of constant involvement, help them navigate to the resources they need so that they don't fall through the net when they are trying to go from point A to point B. And that's something that we found with Anna on a very consistent basis, that if we weren't there with a warm handoff, or if we weren't there with her personally, she could get diverted. She grew up here in Henderson County, and when she became a teenager, she got lost in addiction. And so the next few years were fraught with dead ends. She was in and out of rehabs, and we just couldn't find the services that she needed locally. And ultimately, she lost her battle with recovery because that connection wasn't there.
Far too often, law enforcement encounters individuals in need of assistance. Having a facility where all of the providers in Henderson County are under one roof gives us the unique opportunity to assist these people with getting the help that they need. I really do think that having this resource, having this center that can connect everyone is really going to be a valuable asset here in Henderson County.
I wanted us to bring a purpose, not just to house people in one space, but to have an overall vision that all the organizations shared together. And that way it's not just that you happen to be under the same roof, you're under the same mission. Overall, you're trying to make this city better by addressing the things, some of the darker things in our town, some of the things that are broken in our town. And because we share that vision, we're not just sharing space. We're sharing resources, we're sharing our creativity, we're sharing our passion and our heart to impact the lives of people. And that if we do this right, our city's going to look different.
Now, one of the scriptures that come to mind, which is one of my favorite, strengthen your brother. And to me, that means I allowed you to go through this so that you can go back and be a vision of hope for those who may be stuck in a seemingly hopeless situation.
People who have lost their hope and have lost their way, to navigate their way, to have such a feeling of empowerment, to know they can come somewhere and maybe not have to spend all of their resources, all of their time, all of their efforts trying to just work on themselves, but have someone who comes alongside them to support them and say that, hey, we're here for you. We believe in you. We know that you can do this and we're going to help you do this. That's so life-giving and so empowering. It's something that just says, we're going to connect to you. We're going to connect to your heart. We want you to be whole. We want you to be better. And we know that you are a valuable member of this community.